The memory chest. Solange loved the quietest places in the house. Not the kitchen, full of quick light and loud phones, but the attic stairwell, where the air smelled like old paper and forgotten things. She was looking for a forgotten kite, but what she found was a chest, tucked under a linen sheet. Inside the chest was a museum of whispers. Crinkled photographs, black and white, showed faces she didn't know. Letters, tied with faded ribbon, were written in a flowing script she couldn't read. Solange felt a pang. A whole life, a whole story, packed away and silent. Later that day, she brought a stack of the pictures to her grandmother Manon, who was tending her indoor herb garden. "Grandmère?" Solange asked, holding up a picture of a busy cobbled street. "Who are these people? What is this place?" Manon's eyes grew soft, like the edges of a well-worn page. "Ah, chérie," she said, touching the picture gently. "That was before. That was where we started, in the city where the salt wind blew and everything was loud and sweet. We didn't choose to leave, but we chose to look forward." Manon told Solange about the great journey, the sacrifice of leaving behind everything familiar, the hard work of building a new life, and the loneliness that even a bustling new city couldn't fill. "We forgot to teach you the language," Manon confessed, a sadness in her voice. "We were too busy learning how to belong here." Solange realized that she was forgetting more than she had ever known. A whole world, full of sacrifice, tradition and love, was hidden right under their roof. "We have to write it down," Solange declared, "before the whispers go silent." The project began. Solange would interview Manon with a small recorder, asking about the names of the streets, the flavors of the food, and the songs they sang back home. Sometimes Manon would sing, her voice thin but true, and Solange would rush to write down the words. Solange found out her great-grandfather had been a clockmaker, famous for his careful hands, and her great-aunt had been a dancer, whose laughter sounded like wind chimes. Each story was a piece of herself she hadn't known was missing. She was building a memory scrapbook. When the book was finished, Solange showed it to Manon. It was full of pictures, translated letters, and the stories written in Solange's own bright, firm handwriting. Manon slowly turned the pages, tears welling in her soft eyes. Solange had not just preserved a history, she had found her roots. She learned that identity was not just about where she was, but where she came from. The sacrifice of leaving, the hardship of building. It was all woven with a deep, endless thread of love, passed down to her. The whispers were silent no more.